Hi everyone, it's Ron Crider. It's July the 16th, it's Thursday, and right now it is 12:54. About an hour ago I got the most recent numbers, and they are really not good at all. So I'm preempting this to give you the numbers first, and then we'll skip down and I'll give you the rest of them. But the numbers for today for the entire state of Florida, 13,965 for the new positives. Yesterday it was 10,181. New hospitalizations, 491. Yesterday it was 450. And this is the worst number of all. 156 are the new deaths. The report today, 156. Yesterday it was 112. You can fast forward if you want to and go straight to the numbers, or watch about 5 minutes of this next little part of the video, and then I'll go over the numbers that just came in recently. Good day, everyone. Ron Crider reporting for duty. It is July the 16th. It's Thursday. My day 122. Stay safe at home. Oh my goodness gracious. Another day. 122 days so far. Actually, it's been a little bit more than that. I daily report this information. I put the numbers up every day sometime around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I get them around between 11 and 12, sometimes 1 o'clock, sometimes they're late. As soon as I get them and put them into the spreadsheet and get them to calculate for me, then I can post them up and you'll get to see them. So if you're watching this tomorrow morning, Friday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, you're seeing today's information. I'm sorry about that, but I only can put these numbers up once I get them. I have a couple of headlines in the news today. Walmart will require customers to wear face coverings at all of its namesake and Sam's Club stores starting Monday, making it the largest retailer to introduce such a policy that has otherwise proven difficult to enforce without state and federal requirements. Same goes for Kohl's, Best Buy, and Starbucks. So if you are going to any of those places and you happen to live in, let's see, that would be Martin County, and you guys have protested, I don't know whether they're faced, but there's like one of the counties around here that's not, people don't want to wear face masks. Well, if you don't want to wear a face mask, then don't think about going to any of those places that I just told you to go to. All right? Got it? Don't forget to push the like button. Push that like button. That's the gasoline that keeps this engine going. I have shout-outs today. Shout-outs to Britta, Rosemary, Nancy, Ellen, Heather, Barbie Chandler, in Miami, Tony, Lisa Crider Brown, who is down in the Keys today with her husband Ted, beginning to celebrate her birthday month. Her birthday is on the 17th of July. This is the 16th, so actually we celebrate Lisa's birthday for the entire month of July. You'll see up here a picture of my daughter Lisa with me, proud father of Lisa Crider Brown, down in the Keys having a great time. You'll see some more pictures of her tomorrow as well. Again, I say every day, please don't be a COVIDiot. A COVIDiot? The UK people call us Americans COVIDiots if we don't wear our face mask and we don't social distance. You can see this is getting bad. This is really getting bad. I've been telling you it's been getting bad for a long time, and you folks have been saying, come on, Crider, stop all this stuff about this bad stuff. It's getting better. Everything's getting a whole lot better. No. You can see it is not getting better. I'm not making any predictions. Surely I'm not, and I don't want to make predictions. I would like to predict it will get better, and it will get better if you become more obedient and do better with your face masks and social distancing. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to say about that today. Let's move right on to the weather forecast for the Treasure Coast. Scattered thunderstorms this morning, then partly cloudy during the afternoon hours. High 89 degrees. It's going to be kind of warm today. Winds east-northeast to 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain today is about 50%. So that means that you probably will see some rain today. And then tonight, generally clear skies, low 77, winds east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, we can expect to have about 20% chance of rain. It says 0 inches tonight. Also said 0 inches for the daytime. So I don't know if that means it's exactly what those 0 inches mean. You can't have 50% rain and no rain, whatever that means. Probably going to rain, though. It looks like it's going to rain right this minute. Couple of other news items. Almost 1/3 of the Florida children tested are positive for the COVID virus. The state's outbreak continues to surge as new data reveal children may be more impacted than previously thought. Another bad piece of news. Hospitals are facing ICU bed shortages as state passes 300,000 COVID-19 cases. More than 77,000 cases were logged just in the last 7 days, according to the Florida Department of Health. Certain inpatient and hospital-based outpatient surgeries and procedures are being delayed at HCA hospitals in St. Lucie County. They include Longwood Regional Medical Center and the St. Lucie Medical Center. Cloth face coverings are one of the most powerful weapons we have to slow and stop the spread of this virus, particularly when used universally within a community setting, Dr. Robert Redfield said in a statement. All Americans have a responsibility to protect themselves, their families, and their communities. That means you and me. Palm Beach County School Board voted 7-0 early Thursday morning in favor of the superintendent's recommendation to begin the school year with virtual learning. However, they were unable to decide on a start date. St. Lucie County, Florida, parents have now added time to decide if they're ready to send their children back to campus. The original deadline was set to expire Wednesday night. It has now been pushed back to July the 20th. Those are the brief headlines in the news for our Treasure Coast. Thank you very much for watching. And now, in a flash, here we go with the numbers, and let's hope the numbers are good today. Good meaning they go down. Here we go. Alrighty, folks, back in a flash as promised. This could be the almost worst day in the history of this pandemic here in Florida. This is July 16th, Thursday. These are the numbers for today. The worst number of all is 156 deaths to report in the past 24 hours, 156 deaths to report. And the new positive was 13,965. We did have a day of over 15,000 in the past 2 weeks, but this would be the second worst day, 13,965 and 156 deaths, and I believe that is the worst day. So take a look at the rest of the numbers here for Florida. New testings in the past 24 hours, 79,831. So there were a lot of testings. New hospitalizations, 491. ICU beds available, 1,004. Yesterday, there were 1,073. So there we go. The number popped up to 11.20 for positives versus testings. It was 11.2 yesterday. 11.2 yesterday. Okay, for Indian River County, new testings, 268 new testings in the past 24 hours. New positives, 45. New hospitalizations, 4. ICU beds available, 4. We had 13 yesterday, so we're getting very, very low on ICU beds, and no new deaths to report. Now, that's good news. No new deaths to report for Indian River County. Our positive versus testing is 7.16. Zip codes, we have 32963. There were 3 new reported positives in 32963, and there were 12 new positives in 32960 in Indian River County. Now, in Dade County, new testings in the past 24 hours, 12,063. New positives, 3,108. New hospitalizations, 47. 145 ICU beds available. Yesterday, we had 137. These changed like every few minutes on the chart. This is Rebecca Jones's chart, but that's the way they were at 11:45 today. 44 new deaths to report. Huge number of deaths in Dade County as a result of COVID-19. Their number has popped up to 16.32. In Broward County, new testings in the past 24 hours, 6,498. New positives, 1,413. New positives, 1,413, and that's huge. That's the second largest, only next to Miami. And then new positives in Broward County is 27. ICU beds available in Broward County, 58. There were 38 yesterday, so we popped up to 58. That's good. And there are no new deaths to report in Broward County. That's almost an anomaly. I'm not positively sure that number is correct. It's what was reported to me, and that's what I'm putting up, but it doesn't seem right to me. In Palm Beach County, new positives, 923. New hospitalizations, 43. ICU beds available in Palm Beach County, 108. There were 118 yesterday. And deaths to report in Palm Beach County were 4, and 11.93 is the positives versus testings. Martin County now. In Martin County, new positives 50, new hospitalizations 8, 22 beds yesterday, and 22 ICU beds available today. And there were 3 new deaths to report there. Their positive versus testings is 14.20. In St. Lucie County now, 92 new positives in the past 24 hours, 2 new hospitalizations, only 3 ICU beds available in St. Lucie County. There were 6 yesterday, and 2 new deaths to report. 10.70 is their positive versus testing rate. These are big, big numbers. And so let's take a look at Brevard County. Brevard County, that would be Melbourne, 82 new positives, 16 new hospitalizations, 40 ICU beds available. They had 42 today. Yesterday they had 40. 42 today. Yesterday they had 40. And 4 new deaths to report up there. And their number is 5.96 positive versus testings. And then in Orange County, that's Orlando, 1,390 new positive. Big number. Big number. 1,390 new positives, 9 new hospitalizations, 75 ICU beds available. Yesterday they had 78, and 8 new deaths to report. 10.66 is their positive versus testing rate. I still question this Broward new death report. I hope it's right at 0. Alrighty, folks, here we go with the global numbers. USA cases, 3,499,771. USA deaths, 137,420. Global cases, 13,589,227. And global deaths, 584,990. As I said earlier, this is a really bad day. So let's just hope that tomorrow will be better. I have a couple of kind of enlightening little things to say following this. Anyway, here it comes. Hopefully it'll make you feel just a little bit better. Alrighty, folks, here are today's quotes and sayings, and in this particular case, it's did you know, and I call these things UBIs. What's a UBI? A UBI is a useless bit of information. The 100 folds in a chef's hat represent 100 ways to cook an egg. Now, I bet you didn't know that. Probably didn't care either. Here's a picture of that chef's hat. You'll see it has 100 folds in it. It's 100 ways to cook an egg. If you drive south from Detroit, what will you run into? I'm not talking about a bridge or anything like that. What are you going to run into? Well, you're going to run into Cincinnati? Are you going to run into Pittsburgh? No, you're going to run into Windsor, Canada if you go south. Now that I really was confused about, because one would think if you drive south from Detroit, you'll run into some city in the United States. Sorry, don't know your geography as well as you thought you did, unless you're from Michigan, and then you would totally know that. If you drive south from Detroit, you will hit Canada. Actually, you will hit Windsor, Ontario. And this is another interesting UBI. Frank Lloyd Wright's son invented Lincoln Logs. Up here, you'll see those Lincoln Logs. I'm going to put a picture of Lincoln Logs up there. In case you don't know what Lincoln Logs are, they're those little things that kids play with. I love my Lincoln Log set. I had like 3 or 4 sets of those things. And of course, Frank Lloyd Wright was one of the greatest American architects there ever was, if you like that type of architecture. He used all sorts of local items, local stone, local wood, everything that he made a lot of his houses and buildings from was all from things that were available locally. And his son invented Lincoln Logs. And how many grapes do you think it takes to make a bottle of wine? I'm talking about a regular bottle of wine, not like one of those Methuselahs or anything like that. About 700 grapes go into 1 bottle of wine. 700 grapes go into making 1 bottle of wine. This is kind of an interesting fact. If Facebook was a country, it would have 1 billion more people than China. At 2.45 billion monthly users, Facebook overshadows China's 1.4 billion and India's 1.3 billion population. Even Instagram has 3 times as many people as the United States now. 2.45 billion monthly users on Facebook. Isn't that amazing? Can't believe it. Okay, folks, you don't have much longer to watch the Hallmark movies for the little Christmas thing that they did, Christmas in July. It ends July the 19th, so you got a couple of more days to watch Hallmark movies and mysteries. Both Hallmark channels are playing Christmas in July right now. Don't forget to send me your pet pictures. Sorry about that. I don't have any pets at the moment, but I will come up with some pets. RonCrider@gmail.com. And as I always say every day at this time, always be a part of the solution and never part of the problem. Or never be a part of the problem and always be a part of the solution. Any way you say it, never be a part of the problem. If you haven't pushed the like button, please push the like button. Sure do appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a very, very blessed Thursday. I'll see you back here again on Friday.